off away from that.
Where am I standing?
You're standing on the sidewalk, but you're going inside and taking pictures.
I'm going inside?
Okay.
How
well,
am I
not going inside, but you're standing outside.
Yeah, you got to choose your words carefully.
Have a formal lawsuit. I'll deliver that for you tomorrow, sir.
I shall appreciate it.
Ain't no problem. A lot of people's going to see this. This is how you treat the public?
Yes, sir. Okay.
What are you filming, sir?
Excuse me?
You know that?
The courthouse?
For what?
For purposes for everybody to be able to see what's the services and everything that's provided here in the courthouse and everything.
Welcome to my channel, a place where you can gain practical knowledge about civil rights and the law to confidently protect yourself. Today we will explore a series of unique situations where individuals are simply exercising their legal right to film in public spaces, yet they are obstructed by law enforcement. The surprising part is that despite not breaking any laws, this legal right is still challenged. Is filming in public truly protected? Well, watch the entire video to find out, and don't forget to share your thoughts. If you find this content useful, please hit the subscribe button to support the channel. Military police threaten to arrest an innocent citizen for filming in public.
I mean, you can be cooperative, you can just show me what you take pictures of, we'll be all good, a good day. Or not, we're gonna actually confiscate your camera, we'll put you under.
Starting with the first situation, a citizen is simply exercising their legal right to film in a public area near a military facility in Anchorage, Alaska. Despite not doing anything illegal, a military investigator immediately approaches and starts asking probing questions about the filming. Today's video will show you how to use the Fifth Amendment to protect yourself from unreasonable questions and accusations, because simply put, no crime is happening.
How you doing? Can I see an ID, please? I'm with Air Force Office of Special Investigations. Hey, bud. Want some of your ID? Turn the fucking GoPro down.
Turn the camera that way. Off my face. The base.
Under U.S. law, filming or taking pictures in public, as long as it doesn't violate national security regulations or invade privacy, is generally protected by the First Amendment. The citizen in this situation is filming in a public space without invading the private area of the military facility. Therefore, remaining silent and refusing to answer self-incriminating questions is a smart choice, helping protect their rights and avoid unnecessary tension.
Good for the soul, make you feel alive. Good talk.
Get your camera off the base.
How you doing? You okay?
Not talking.
Not talking? Now, can you tell me, or can I see what you're taking? Make sure you just take a picture of the static disc. Can I see that? Can you show me that? Yes. no, some sort of acknowledgement. If you're only taking pictures with static display, it's okay. You can do that. That's perfectly fine. I just need to verify that while you're taking pictures. Pictures of me. Alright? I'm not here to do anything else. I just need to verify you're taking pictures of what. Just do that for me. Yes? No? Will you help me out? All I want to do is verify what you're taking pictures of. That's it. Can you help me out, man? Because I need to be cooperative. You can just show me what you're taking pictures of. It'll be all good, a good day. Or not, we're gonna actual apprehension, and we'll take you down to the actual police station and get it sorted out that way. I'm trying to do this peacefully, and can you help me out? Please?
Military police, like all government employees, have a duty to enforce the law. If a crime is occurring, they must intervene to prevent it and maintain social order. However, if no crime is happening, they have no right to bother or demand cooperation from citizens, as this can be the first step toward abusing power and infringing on basic freedoms.
Exercise my Fifth Amendment right.
Partner. You know why these folks are out here? You know why you're forbidden to go past taking pictures? I'll explain to you the whole thing. So everybody's real touchy and very wary of things going on the anniversary of 9/11. Go beyond this gate and stuff, and we got a problem. I'll get through to you. Okay, so you can take pictures of the airplane, whatever else you want, but if we catch you around the perimeter, we will go downtown. We will talk in front of a judge, not a state judge, but a federal judge. Am I getting through to you? Beyond that building right there, on the property, you get our right credentials. We're going to escort you downtown to the federal magistrate. We're just going to stand there like a statue. Or like that static display there. We'll tell you the same thing. Okay? We don't want any problems. You don't want any problems with the federal magistrate. Because all this, is if you have no business being down here, it's, you know, then you're in trouble. You're trespassing. And that could be, I believe, 100 jail or both. And you don't need that kind of problems. Okay? Like I said, we don't mind you taking pictures of the by Boniface. But once you start inside that perimeter, start taking pictures, especially out problems, okay? So there's your warning. All right? Anything else? So we're gonna go 4. But once you're inside that perimeter, or getting close to that perimeter, like we warned you, we'll hook you up, okay? You can put all the stuff there is that you want. It's the law, okay? Take your pictures, have fun. Inside that perimeter, we got problems. I don't care if you take pictures of the flag, this, that, right? Stuff that we don't want you to take pictures of, we got big problems. Right? Especially with the anniversary of 9/11 going on. We don't really care at this point. We start finding out what we do. Kind of cause problems with disruption. Clear? So by your blank stare on your face, I take it you got it. So go inside that area. That's all I need to say. Anything else I'm missing? Patrol.
To conclude this situation, as you can see, the citizen excellently exercised their rights, making the police repeat meaningless warnings. So the lesson here is, citizens have the right to remain silent and refuse to cooperate when there is no legal reason. It's important to understand your basic rights, stay calm, and seek legal assistance if necessary to protect yourself from unnecessary violations of your rights. Landlord goes crazy over an outdoor camera and calls 911.
He called you down there though.
I'm just the landlord. She called in, then called me. So right there, main house. If she wants to talk to you, she said she doesn't care. So I don't know.
They're not.
In most states in the US, including Missouri, privacy rights don't apply in public spaces. This means you can film outside businesses as long as you're standing on public sidewalks and not trespassing on private property. This action is entirely within your free speech rights, protected by the First Amendment.
So we got this guy saying that.
Landlord, I was kind of asking you what you was doing, but I got a police officer on the way. I didn't use on you for taking pictures of their facilities.
I'm going around taking a picture of every facility.
I got you. Well, I'm the landlord here, and responsibilities on both of these buildings here, every business attached.
Where am I standing?
You're standing on the sidewalk, but you're going inside and taking pictures.
I'm going inside?
Okay.
How
Well,
am I
not going in. Okay. Well, since you want to be super confrontational, we'll just wait on the officer to get here. And
How was me responding to you?
Police have the duty to protect citizens' basic rights, including the right to film in public. In this case, the officer behaved appropriately by not asking for ID and not unlawfully intervening, following the regulations for police-citizen interactions. It's worth noting that not many officers would respond this way, but still, it's a positive sign that more officers are becoming aware of their responsibilities toward their work and the rights of the people.
Yeah. We'll wait on the officer to get here.
How's your revenue? Is it coming in good? I mean, you
100% lease,
okay.
buddy.
Well, you guys, that kind of escalated quick. I didn't have the first initial encounter, but I guess they actually called the police.
I was gonna let you do your thing, but since we're
I'm not going with them not being good.
yeah, I mean, if you ran a business, you wouldn't want somebody standing outside taking a camera.
Yeah, camera's in. I could promote my business.
I got you.
So that everybody can know about your
Like I
business.
said, I'm just the landlord, and I got my tenants complaining. Got a job to do, man.
Yeah,
That's
checking
it.
on your business, making sure it's safe.
That's
Nothing
it.
wrong with that.
That's
man.
it.
Yeah.
That's all I'm here to do.
We're
so.
just guys
Trying to keep. What was they nervous about though?
Well, it's just kind of weird. I mean, what are y'all recording for?
Just shooting a positive video.
See, that's kind of weird. You can't. I mean, you can't tell me what the video's about.
You know, usually somebody's coming down, especially in Lawrence. This is downtown.
I got
You know, you just hop out like, hey, how you guys doing? Okay.
You know what I'm saying, man?
It's just an easy free way to advertise your business. That's all.
I got you.
That's all. That would have been a good time.
She
to
felt like you guys were.
I mean, that's basically all you can do. You know, there's no expectation of privacy in public. You know.
Yeah, like I said, hey, I'm not here to argue, boys.
And I'm not here to
I'm here to
argue
take
either,
care of
man.
my
Trust.
tenant. Wait on the police since they called them.
No, we were just in all that.
Okay.
It does require me to point my camera inside of your establishment, but I would
These
never.
are the ladies.
Yeah, I mean, you know. Yeah, like any-
Well,
Here.
we can't do that with every business, man. We do thousands and thousands.
Yeah, I'm not. I mean, I don't really care, boys. I'm just doing a job, like I said.
All right.
Okay. If you feel that way.
Yeah, we wasn't even coming for them.
So the fact that you know she's uncomfortable with it, and you're still standing there recording.
Oh.
You all right?
I'm good, brother.
Okay.
Hey, what's?
Milton's pretty good right there, man.
That's the name of the place, or that's right. That is the name of it. Okay.
They got breakfast food.
Okay.
Place or do they do lunch and stuff?
I think
too?
just breakfast.
Okay, cool.
Just breakfast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Are
man, I traveled all the way from the Illinois around taking a tour of each town.
I got you.
Coming to visit this guy here.
Yeah.
Right, gotcha.
Today, we are waiting on the police. They said they was calling the police. I was just actually walking around, but they called the police. Go. So, how you doing, sir? Now, can I just get your name and badge number just so I know who I'm speaking with?
Hunter.
How you doing, Hunter?
Good, how you doing?
I appreciate you, man.
Honestly, I didn't look. What do you guys,
It's right. It's down there.
what are you guys recording?
Just whatever you can see in public. Positive video.
Yeah.
So we were just walking around, just checking out the town.
That's so
And
nice.
I think they actually.
She called in, then called me. So right there, main house. If she wants to talk to you, she said she doesn't care. So I don't know.
They're not.
Tell them.
Promote their business or anything, give a shout out to anybody, but they don't seem to want to do that. So
Yeah.
It's
A lot of times we get calls that I don't know what the purpose is.
yeah.
it's the black doors down here.
Okay, I'll go talk to you. You guys don't worry what you want to do there, as long as you guys know what you're doing. Stand on the sidewalk. And
He says, I was telling the guy to choosing this, like with my camera, and I was like, choose your words wisely. I was never in your business. I was taking a picture inside of your business.
Just trying to get some shots of the business to make a real good video, and like he said they just never seen nothing. I was just like, you know, it's 2024, you know.
Yeah.
Everybody got a camera. And I'm like, we downtown.
I got a camera too.
Yeah, we downtown.
You with the camera, now we can pull your body cam footage and get inside of their establishment. So like, it doesn't make sense to us why they.
I mean, can't really pull my body cam footage unless there's some kind of crime associated.
Well, like you can get it anytime, and anytime it's active call was established for this, so I could pull record of that.
So, like, are you guys putting this online? I'm just
Decided yet? We just trying to just get some footage, and you'll kind of put it together, just depending how the day went.
Check out the town, see what's new, see what's going on in the town.
Where you guys from?
I'm from Earth. We try to find some of the good places to eat, local places, and we just stay on the sidewalk, you know, property.
Yeah.
And we real cordial, so I don't really know where it went left. I just think they didn't. I really don't know.
Some people get really uncomfortable and stuff like
I just don't
not in their
understand
business,
how.
being inside their business.
Right.
I mean, it's a public business. It's not.
But we can see it from public.
Right.
Yeah.
It's not what I'm saying. It's not like somebody's window in their house.
Oh, I get you. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
There's no expectation of privacy out here.
Yeah.
All right.
Going through the window, right?
And I
Right,
appreciate you, Hunter, man. You were real chill, man. Yeah, I stay right here.
Tell them that if they want to come out and promote their business, they're more than welcome.
It's probably too late now.
Yeah.
Where were they?
Sit on whatever. I mean, there's tons and tons of platforms that are available to us. So it just depends, like, you know, what we want to do with this. It might not make.
Do this a lot. Like,
Just record.
Yeah,
just record.
Yeah, we just record.
Just wherever you go, I guess.
Just wherever you go.
You guys get paid for it?
This is my boss, so he would have to pay me.
So not necessarily. We just shoot the videos and just see how it go. Put it together. Yeah, that's all. Educate them. The ladies do not like it. All right, everything's okay?
Yeah.
Okay, I really appreciate you, for real, Hunter, man. So you've been a real good officer, man. I like how you handled the game last night.
Which one?
You right about that. I was talking about the Chiefs game.
There's Chiefs, there's also KU.
Dude.
That was the third.
Okay.
But that's still preseason.
Okay, how did daylight savings affect you?
I had to go to bed. They were up like 27 points.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, it's fine. But it's still preseason. It's not
the actual
game. You know?
Okay.
This is one of the lower tiered schools that they set up. They have like 4 of them or 3 of them every year, but yeah, 3 years.
3 years? Okay.
Over 2 years.
Okay. You'll get some stripes soon, man.
Yeah, you handled this better than guys, man, that's saying that. You know what I'm saying? So, here, I'm not going to keep you out too long, man. You know, we can walk you back to your car.
Yeah.
Well, you have a great day, man. You stay safe out there, okay? And I appreciate you again.
Thank you.
In conclusion, this situation shows various reactions to filming in public. However, Officer Hunter's response is the correct model, showing respect for citizens' rights and adherence to the law. Nevertheless, when exercising your rights, always stay calm, respect others, and avoid trespassing on private property or breaking the law. Only then can you ensure your rights are exercised correctly and legally. Back to the Warrenton Police Department for a First Amendment audit, and the sheriff seems to have learned his lesson.
Want to come in and video me, and I told him I did not want him with his camera in my face, but he told me that's his right.
What's your name, badge number?
It's right here.
Chief Sellers, your escort. You're telling me to leave public property?
Yes, I am.
Public property? Okay, I'm gonna follow.
Now, let's look at the next situation, clearly demonstrating the great role audits play in changing public officials' behavior. About 8 months ago, this auditor failed in an audit at the Warrenton Police Department and City Hall, but this time, things are different, and the staff here have made positive adjustments in how they interact with citizens. Before seeing the change, let's look back at some of the initial reactions.
Hello?
Hi. He want to come in and video me, and I told him I did not want him with his camera in my face, but he told me that's his
Are you
right.
sellers? You're escort. You're telling me to leave public property?
Yes, I am.
Public property? Okay, I'm gonna follow. I will.
I tried to ask him about the drones, but he said it won't be so long for him to.
See you later. You have a wonderful day.
Oh, you have a wonderful day.
Thank you much. Yes, ma'am.
Chief Sellers has a formal lawsuit. I'll deliver that for you tomorrow, sir.
I sure appreciate it.
Ain't no problem. A lot of people's gonna see this. This is how you treat the public?
8 or 9 months ago. And they put somebody out of the building, and so they've learned their lesson about filming at government facilities and things of that nature. So these are some old ones here. These are old. Looking at the old ones, because it takes you back to the old days and how stuff used to look. It's an old building. So, old building. I wonder what this used to be. Council chambers. This is where they have their, you can tell this is just a little bit of a small town. What kind of building this is. Really small. So I don't know where you go to so we'll ask this lady here. This is ours. Good, are you? Where do I go for an open records request?
The city administrator just walked out for lunch, and that's it, sir. But she'll be back in an hour. I mean, she literally just walked out.
I think I saw her walk out.
Okay, yes, sir.
Department?
You'll have to speak to Chief about that. Ron Sellers. I'm not sure if she has to do that also for him or if he does that himself.
Okay.
There's Chief right there.
Can you do it online?
How are you, sir?
Hey, Chief.
Nice to see you.
Good, how are you?
I see you was walking the council room back there.
As old as it can be.
It's very old. This was an old schoolhouse way back in the day. If you could tell, that used to be blackboards.
I looked in the door.
Yes, sir.
And I was like, God almighty, this looks like a classroom when I was in elementary school.
Yeah, it was. This was an old classroom. We do still have council meetings here some, but we have them across the street mostly. And the fire department's attached to the right back there.
Is it a volunteer fire department?
Fire
okay.
department, yes,
so
sir.
all the small towns have the...
Pretty much, yeah. We don't have a full-time fire department with people to staff with the county. But they hadn't got it yet because, you know, it's Warrenton. We don't have the funds. I wish we did, though.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yes, sir. My name is Brian, I'll tell you that.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
But yeah.
No problem. I'm glad to see you.
Yeah, well, I just wanted to...
it's very old. It's very old.
And I walked back there and I was like, man, this is bringing back some memories.
She could have told you because I believe did she go to school? Did Marion go to school here? I can't remember if she
I
did.
remember her talking about one of the older ladies that I used to go to church with. She's in her 80s and she used to go to school older than
older than me.
It's
yeah.
way older than all of us. Yes, sir.
All right, cool.
And the gray car we was looking at, we just.
Oh, okay.
So I'm getting it set up now to get it painted and striped, so it'll be striped and get it on the road.
Is that the one in the front up there?
Gray one, yes, sir. And to paint the rest of them.
So is that your old fleet over there by the learning center?
That's my 2 of those cars I got to sell on the government.
Okay.
We usually keep 2 cars here for spare cars.
I got you. Okay.
Well, we have to take on cars because it's hard to find police now.
Right.
Public properties such as city halls or police stations are places where citizens have the right to enter and perform activities allowed by law, including filming, as long as it doesn't disrupt public order. What's encouraging is that in this return visit, the sheriff has shown a much kinder and friendlier attitude. It seems like he's trying to correct past mistakes, making a positive step forward in his relationship with the public.
So what do y'all?
So when I first started policing there 26 years ago, the whole police department was that office right there. That one room, that was us.
Look at there.
Well, this room was empty, and
Right.
we expanded out.
So let me ask you this: what's y'all's? Do y'all stay busy down here? Okay.
Sometimes you might go a day and have 1 call, and sometimes you might have 10. It just depends.
Because I was talking to another, and he was like, you would believe, because it's a little small town, that it would be just as quiet as could be. But he was like, we get more.
We usually get about as many calls or more than the county at the end of the year.
Wow.
Because Warren County is a big county. Yeah. It's weird that way. We got Norwood, Camac, and Jewell are the other little cities in town, but yeah, we get they was hopping. Yeah. But now next weekend you might not get 1, 2 calls. You just don't never know.
Right.
You never know. So
yeah.
I came here 26 years ago from Athens, Clark County. And I thought,
wow, okay.
Jesus Christ, man, I don't know if I can get used to this. And after about a year, busy again.
Yeah, I don't blame you. It's like it's a little bitty small town, but it seems laid back as well. So
yes, well, we had the same crime times.
Really?
Last year we get a few people get killed. We've had more people in the last 5 or 6 years killing than we had before.
Really?
It's the young folks, man.
Yeah.
It ain't the folks our age.
Yeah.
It ain't. It's these young guys that get out here.
And they think guns is the answers to everything. They don't. Police department, Chief Sellers was absolutely fantastic, and he allowed recording. I'm sorry that my phone to get every bit of everything, but hey, Chief Sellers is time. So we're gonna get out of here.
In conclusion, this video highlights the importance of the First Amendment and state regulations on accountability. The refusal to provide complaint forms at the Livingston Sheriff's Office not only raises concerns about transparency, but also challenges citizens' rights under both state and federal law. And that's all. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. If you found this content helpful and would like to see more similar analyses, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and support our channel. Share this video with friends or family to spread useful information about citizens' rights. Always be sure to know your rights and act smartly in every situation. See you in the next video, and stay safe and confident.
Telling you what our policy is. You want to file a complaint, you have to come in person and file them with an IA guy.
So they can't even be done over the internet?
No, sir.
Completely not even done over.
The final situation today: an auditor and his friend visit the Livingston Sheriff's Office and courthouse to exercise their First Amendment rights, checking whether public officials here respect citizens' rights to film. They also request available complaint forms for the public. Will something interesting happen? Let's find out.
Okay, people, we're going inside. Livingston Parish Courthouse. It's 2014. Complaint forms, they're done with the sheriff's office, correct?
We don't have all our complaints are taken verbally. Fill out a complaint on one of our deputies.
That's not right. I mean, they should be relatively available for the public to be able to come in and grab paperwork.
Telling you what our policy is. You want to file a complaint, you have to come in person and file them with an IA guy.
So they can't even be done over the internet?
That's pretty intimidating.
Yeah. So I mean, but show everybody the city and stuff like that. So.
We got certain areas that depend video. But
of course, right. We don't go in any restriction.
Carry on.
All right.
No problem.
Everything in the basket. To security, everything in the basket. Everything in the pocket.
Phone, everything that's going in the basket.
You got it. So phones allowed inside the courtrooms, not in. Saying that they don't do the officer complaint forms. background check, $10, cash, credit card.
Although no action was taken to obstruct filming in public by staff members, the restrictions on the complaint form, such as requiring contact with IA staff or not allowing anonymous complaints, greatly affected transparency and convenience in making such requests. Notably, you may notice the use of cameras and video equipment is prohibited signs behind doors inside the building. These are unconstitutional signs, as there are no laws or regulations backing them.
Got all the courtrooms back here. Court clerks. Excuse me?
You smell that?
The courthouse?
For what?
For the services and everything that's provided here in the courthouse and everything.
Okay, do the officers know that y'all are doing this?
They don't need to know. I mean, it's a First Amendment right to be able to record inside a public area. What was your name?
Wanda.
Wanda, it's nice meeting you. How you doing? How you doing? What's your name?
Let me ask you. Do you smell that?
Saying that they don't have complaint forms.
Maybe it's something good here. 6 years. 6 years. So right after the flood. Thank you.
You smell it? Yeah.
It smells like it's like a new building almost. What it smells like. Restrooms, everything back here. Vending machines for the in here. And we are going to go ask about the complaint form because you should be able to fill out a complaint form anonymously.
Alright, can we help you?
Yes, they were explaining us out here that y'all don't have officer complaint forms that people can bring home and fill out and bring back. To be done through an officer itself, that it can't be done anonymously, officer complaint forms.
They can take home and fill out and bring back.
We have just a letter for you. We have a card where you can contact our...
Like I said, some people want to remain anonymous when they fill out an officer complaint form. Of course, and that should be able to be up to the public in order, and remain completely anonymous without having to talk to any officer or anything like that.
It would be up to our internal affairs. I'm not
If they had like anything on the internet that people could fill out in order to, at least still remain anonymous on, computer and stuff like that. It is required that y'all do have to have an actual complaint form out in the lobby that people can actually grab a complaint form, still remain anonymous for whatever officer they do want to make a complaint against.
We have to get in touch with our internal affairs.
Right, okay.
Not only that, but I had heard that if you don't write it down, it didn't happen. So we'd rather just have...
We'll take the complaint, they will write it down, of course.
That's what their boss said.
Right.
If you didn't write it down, it didn't happen. Write down.
Yeah.
So you don't have anything like that?
We'd have to contact our internal affairs and see what they provide.
That has everything, all that information on it. And what's your name and badge number? It's nice meeting you. And your name, sir?
Mine?
Yes, sir.
Everhart.
Sergeant
Everhart.
Okay, nice to meet you.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it should be just like a form that you should be able to get and remain anonymous. A complaint to a actual police or IA agent or anything like that. It should be able to remain anonymous. And if you're directly the anonymous part, completely out the window. So yeah, but I'm just saying it should be relatively available. Yeah. Well, every place is different too, but should be able to be, people should be able to remain anonymous.
Yeah, I'd rather have it.
There you go.
Is that the one that was out there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
I guess the same one. Dig a little bit further into this, people, as far as that goes, to be able to check and see. All right, cool. Like that, we'd appreciate everything. So, all right, y'all have a great day. Court clerk office.
In conclusion, this video highlights the importance of the First Amendment and state regulations on accountability. The refusal to provide complaint forms at the Livingston Sheriff's Office not only raises concerns about transparency, but also challenges citizens' rights under both state and federal law. Is filming at the airport considered a violation, or is the police overreacting?
Yeah, we're journalists. We have legitimate.
Gathering content for a story.
Show me your press credentials.
It seems that these police officers are so sensitive about being filmed that when they see auditors recording, they have no hesitation in rushing in and asking them to leave the scene, even though it is largely ineffective. Unfortunately, according to the Fourth and First Amendments, the police's demands for journalists to present press credentials and identification, as well as to leave a public area without legitimate legal reasons, actually reflect a lack of understanding of press freedom. Clearly, the police's demands here have no legal basis if the journalists are performing their duties within the framework of press freedom.
But 9, so she has to make up for it with tyrannical behavior, probably. You guys, passengers?
You want to identify yourself?
I don't have to. I'm the airport police. Amendment auditors, right?
You want to identify yourself?
No.
Who am I speaking to?
Squat. Okay, you guys don't have any legitimate? Yeah, we're journalists. We have legitimate.
Gathering content for a story.
Show me your press credentials.
Right here, clown. I'm a press.
Start. Which newspaper?
Your News Now.
It's a news media organization on Roku, Fire Stick, Android TV, Android.
Right now, you're the story.
Well, okay, now you're trying to start a confrontation. I'm not going to fall for it. You guys waited on me.
Huh?
Yeah, I came out here and was greeted by him. By who? By Delta.
No.
I wasn't asked.
Negative.
Then you guys need to go. Legitimate business here or anything. You're filming people, and they don't want. Huh?
I just showed. First, you wanted my badge. Can't be here.
Let me see your press pass again.
I just showed it to you. I'm not showing you again.
Okay.
Let me see your ID. Let me see your ID. See your ID.
Nope.
Can I get your ID?
Okay.
Can I get your ID?
You were asked to leave, correct?
No. No one asked us to leave.
I would get airport operations before you get them involved in a lawsuit. I believe this guy was videotaping. Now they're videotaping checkpoint. Yep, TSA. That was me. I was videotaping the checkpoint. In a confrontation. One of the Delta people.
They engaged with us. We didn't engage with them.
Yeah, we were standing quietly.
I'm not stopping.
Blocking them. They told us to put our masks on. That's all there is to it.
They don't have any legitimate rights. So what is your guys' TSA website? The government allows us to come here and record the checkpoint. Okay, that's right on the TSA publicly accessible area in the airport. Supreme Court and the Constitution both allows us. Okay. No one has permission except airport operations to ask me time of the law. Okay, her feelings, because she was upset for whatever reason. Did she ask you not to videotape her? It doesn't matter what. No. Answer the question. Did she ask you not to? Your only thing is to stir up confrontation.
Is there a?
I would call airport operations before you get yourself.
There's your phone call right there. Is your sergeant?
Oh well. Personal business
on
duty.
Wow,
Yeah,
taking care of personal
I can do
business.
that.
I think this officer right here is doing a good job. He needs to straighten out this officer. Could I get your name, officer?
Officer King.
Thanks, Officer King. Appreciate it. We're just journalists here gathering content for a story.
It's right on the TSA government website.
We're just following TSA rules.
I knew that part. Yeah, it's right on the TS 5 seconds. I'd have to figure it out.
Appreciate you guys educating
on
them.
the TSA website. It says right on the website we're allowed to film the checkpoint. This guy's ideal of investigations is to yell and scream and act like he's right.
So what are you guys doing with this video?
Posted to the media channel. Last year, TSA agents were convicted of us to go to check it out. That's it. Usually you don't talk to anybody. That lady talked to us. We didn't. And again, some people get their feelings hurt because we're recording, but unfortunately in the United States, it's just something that people have to understand and get used to, just like the celebrities. I mean, I'm sure no one thinks that Tom Cruise really likes people with cameras following him to restaurants and
According to TSA regulations, filming in public areas of the airport, including security checkpoints, is completely legal as long as it does not cause disorder or obstruct airport operations. However, the police officers seem not to fully understand this and appear quite upset when they continuously ask filmmakers to leave, despite them not violating any regulations. The officers even assert that only airport authorities have the right to ask them to leave, and this can only happen if they are actually breaking the law.
Right here and here.
So you won't give me ID?
Sorry.
Just independent media gathering content for his story.
No, he said you had a website or a video, or so you guys put them on YouTube or what?
Just independent media gathering content for his story.
What's the story?
Right now, you're the story.
Well, it's usually
you become the
overreach
story.
of government authority, people's rights, by using emotions and feelings in replace of the Constitution and the law. What happens? We come in, we didn't say anything to anybody, and all of a sudden, you can't record. There are parents or something, and when we kindly say, hey, it's okay, we're allowed to do this. And
okay. Well, I was asking him, and he wouldn't answer. Like, what's your website or your page or?
There you go. You can keep that.
Okay. Just curious.
Yeah, Activism News Network. We're on Roku. I don't want to say we're a big company. There's 22 of us that are around the country that go out and we record. And that's it. We use the right to to watch our public officials in the course of their duties, so that way we can bring that.
This police officer must feel embarrassed, especially after a senior officer clearly stated that the right to remain and film in public areas is completely legal. This is truly a valuable lesson for those officers who are not familiar with the regulations and laws. Perhaps it's time for them to review the laws and regulations to avoid causing unnecessary trouble for innocent citizens.
Violating our rights. He's out there crying to his superiors now, pointed he didn't get to violate our rights. Well, what would you like us to do?
Who's the ringleader?
You go talk to him.
He's the ringleader. How's it going?
Good, sir. How are you?
Good. Film whatever you want for as long as you want.
Yeah, I was here last year. I had no problem.
So, however, we do have an ordinance for what you're doing technically.
We're not protesting.
And you should be applying for this. Well, you want to stage, you're making a point.
From the above situation, I think you should equip yourselves with more knowledge about rights and regulations in public places, such as TSA regulations, to avoid unnecessary conflicts. And if your rights are violated, filing complaints and using official legal methods is the fairest and clearest way to resolve disputes. And that's all. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video. If you found this content helpful and would like to see more similar analyses, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and support our channel. Share this video with friends or family to spread useful information about citizens' rights. Always be sure to know your rights and act smartly in every situation. See you in the next video, and stay safe and confident. Noyum.